Everybody, Mark over here at Twanger's Turntable. I hope this finds you all well. Just doing another video today. It's going to be something a little different than what I've done recently. It's part of the alphabet thread that I've been um, taking part in, and I want to see it all the way through. So I left off at letter S last time. This is going to be letter T, but I'm going to change it up a little bit, the format. Not so much the format, but how I do the video. So I'm going to present an album. And I'm going to leave a little clip, a little sampler, if you will, of the artists, and in the event that maybe some of you are not familiar with them. Um, Kind of the same old story that it's been here. Those who are familiar with my channel, I make videos periodically, just whenever I get a chance. It's more of a hobby than it is a lifestyle. I don't live on YouTube, but I certainly try and keep in touch with a certain, well, the community, the vinyl community, which is a tall order, to be honest with you. It's very vast. So to any of you that I have appeared to be kind of MIA and haven't heard from in a while, it's just life stuff. I'm busy, and I do appreciate your channels as well. That's what makes this whole community, or the whole YouTube experience so much fun, and a hobby for me. Like I say, I can explore other music I may not be familiar with, or reintroduce the bands I haven't heard from a while. Anyway, I'm going to speed this up. I do have other obligations here today with family in town, and as usual with grandsons and whatnot, not a whole lot of spare time to do these. So it's going to be split up, so there will be some editing involved in this one. To those of you that enjoy that, great. I hope you'll stick around and watch the video. Those of you, I know there are some that don't enjoy the whole editing thing. It is what it is. It's something that is necessary for this particular video that I'm doing and the way I want to present it. So, and if I have to say, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you'll find something you dig. This is kind of just what I do. It's nothing fancy. I like to play around with my music and making my videos. So I'm going to start off with probably one of my favorite artists as a child. That started with the letter T, and they are Canadian act. I gotta grab my records here. I got them almost way over here out of reach. And I'll start with their debut. I have the first three albums. Beyond that, I don't really need anything by them. And it is, of course, Toronto. And this is, I guess, more or less just a Canadian, and maybe the cover from Japan. I know parts of the other parts of the globe had a different alternative cover to this. I think it's almost a take on the back cover, showing the band members. But in Canada, and I think Japan, this was the album cover. And so I'll play just samples off of basically the ones I choose, and you'll see it now. Would be the title track off of here, Looking for Trouble. And I also have the follow-up to that, Head On, and then Get It On Credit. This is one of the first ones I ever bought with my own money. This one came out in '82, so that would have been right around the time I'm in junior high, and I remember getting this quite vividly, along with my Jones Jet over there around that time. Next up, another band I got into probably around '82, '83, and all these I would have had on just kind of what we did as peer-to-peer back then. It was just on a blank cassette. A friend had recorded it for me, and it's a debut by Tank. Yeah, Phil Hounds of Hades, just an incredible album. It's funny because I was watching a video by Ben Rankings down in Australia a few days ago. He was doing things that he would take to a deserted island or something, and one of the bands was the Saints. And Algie Ward, who passed away last year, sadly, coming up on a year actually, was in that band for a brief stint, as well as the Damned. But it's basically Algie Ward's band, and then he was joined by the Babs brothers on guitar and drums. But I have that one. I'm going to play a song off of that one called "Blood, Guts, and Beer," and then I have "This Means War" from Tank as well. I used to have a couple of others on cassette, but those are the only two I have on vinyl presently, and I will definitely be looking to expand that. I really love Tank. I always have. Next up for the letter T is Twisted Sister. Of course, this would have been the follow-up to Under the Blade, their debut, and this one is You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. Great album. Awesome. That's the back of the album with the boys in the band. Anyway, next up from '84, Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. I'm going to play a song off of this one. This is probably my favorite Twisted Sister album. I do like Under the Blade. You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. I even had the follow-up to this. Was it Come Out and Play? It was Come Out and Play first, and then Love Is for Suckers. And I did have the Come Out and Play on cassette. Next up is Tesla and their debut from '86, Mechanical Resonance, and Too Late for Love. Not the Def Leppard song, their own the number 2, Late, number 4, Love. If you've not heard this, I like any of the Tesla, to be honest with you, but that debut, there's something special about that one. I've got that one on cassette as well. And then the great Radio Controversy, Jesus Murphy, and then Bust a Nut. I used to have a 5-man acoustical jam as well. But that would I'm not sure what happened to that. I was looking for it in my cassettes and I couldn't find it. So somewhere along the line, I don't know what happened, but I don't have it now. So yeah, still have lots of the cassettes, and that's what I would have been listening to back in the day. Most of us, I didn't have much vinyl. I had a few, as I alluded to. But anyway, I'll play, like I say, Too Late for Love off of that debut album. Next up, representing the North here, Canada, as I was with Toronto, is Triumph. This is their debut. Really good record, actually. It's distinctly Triumph. I mean, Levine, Moore, and Emmett, yeah, right up until Sport of Kings. I had that one too on cassette, so I have everything up to that. But off of this one, I'm gonna play Street Fighter. These guys were huge down in Texas, and it's no wonder why. Actually, a large part of the southern states is where they really took off. I really enjoy most of the Triumph. And then ended off with a couple more here from the north up here in Canada. And the EP, not their full-length debut, but the Tragically Hip. This EP that they put out in 87. And then they got some recognition with this one, some airplay up to here in 89. Fantastic album. And I'm going to play Blow It High Do off of that one. It's a pretty good rocker. I think the whole album is worth a listen. They really broke. Road Apples came after this. They started to garner some attention. Well, they'd garnered attention in Canada already by that time, but started to garner some attention, I think, stateside and globally. But then fully, completely, I don't know. That's kind of a double-edged sword because it's very Canadiana, and I think that may have alienated them from a larger audience, but it's a fantastic album. It's probably one of my favorites by the Hip. If I had to choose one, I don't know if I could, but I'm going to play Blow It High Do off of this one. It's a good rocker. And then
they shot a movie once in my hometown. Everybody was in it.
ending off the tees. Essentially, it's Chris Cornell, Temple of the Dog. I mean, Stone Gossard and Jeff Ament are the only other two people that have writing credits on here, but it also features, as those who don't know, it's got Matt Cameron, then of Soundgarden, now of Pearl Jam, and McCready from Pearl Jam, and Eddie Vedder. This is actually the first time Eddie Vedder claims to have heard himself on a recording when he joined Chris Cornell on Hunger Strike. But it's really Chris Cornell's dedication to his good buddy, his roommate, Andrew Wood, who had passed away of Mother Love Bone. And of course, Gossard and Ament from Green River had joined Andrew on Mother Love Bone. But yeah, sadly, right before their debut album dropped, Andrew passed. So this is the dedication to that, and I'm going to play, and it'll play at the end of my video. It's going to be the outro. I'm just going to play a good minute and a half, 2 minute section of Reach Down. This album kicks off with Say Hello to Heaven and Reach Down. The first two tracks Chris Cornell wrote in dedication to Andrew Wood after his passing. But the whole album is fantastic. And that's going to do it for the letter T's. Hopefully I won't take this long to get back, but I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. Sometimes from one day to the next one, I'll get a chance to get on here again. So that's just the way it is. I hope you'll join me when I do post another video. I'm not going to say when that'll be because I'd be lying if I say I knew, but hopefully it won't be too long. And I hope you enjoyed that one. I enjoyed doing it, and I will, yeah, like I say, I will post another one as soon as possible. I still post my little shorts when I get a chance as well, because obviously they're easier to do. It's a short video with just tunes. So I'll leave it at that, and I hope to see you again soon here at Twanger's Turntable. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, your week, whatever part of the week you are experiencing when you see my video. And I'll leave it at that. Cheers, everyone. Bye.